is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC. My second company, and I'm still got to work on a domain name for the other one, is Exotic Collection. Sorry, I've been kind of a little busy. I'm working on a lot of stuff. So we have some updates that we have to bring forth. As you all know, is that we were blessed to get a very, very, very big contract for our company. Contract, partnership, investments, stuff like that. I got to deal with these allergies when I get up in the morning. So that's the first thing I got to process. I got to go through. So we were blessed with a very big contract. Now this contract is not only just for the construction of the new setup or establishment, but also too it's going to bring advertise to our company, because again they're going to give us full credit for our work, of course. Thank them so much for doing that. And they're going to advertise also too. They want to invest into our company, and they also too want to promote our products. So they, like I said, they're very heavily well connected in the business, sport, even entertainment industry, and they want to get our products out there on the market. I mean, basically, we're talking about degrees in marketing and advertising. I mean, stuff that at the end of the day that would cost us a lot of money. Pretty much is going to cost us almost near next to nothing, because we are going to be working with a partnership with them. Also, too, the barbecue chef, another person too, fantastic food. He also has 2 stores. Another one he has 2 stores he's about to open up, and a line of trucks. He's also too partnering in with us also too. His food is also too going to be sold at the establishment. Now the building that's being constructed, like I said, it's quite interesting, because like I said, our technology is going to be throughout that entire building. But not only that, it's going to be constantly advertised. And he said I could bring clients there to the place, showing where my products are actually being displayed. But as I said before, they have other connections, other businesses, other sources that they actually want to redirect my technology at. So I am kind of interested to say, look, I didn't expect for it to happen this way. I was expecting to get a couple of storefronts and, just work real hard, and then maybe at the end of the year, we'll have something there, but never anything like this. You never know what God's going to plan. Nothing like this. I was sitting there at the diner and having this conversation with the restaurant, conversation with them, and just knowing the magnitude of what they're going to be to put my company at. It is unbelievable. I still am trying to process everything that's going to be happening. Now, as for the gaming technology you're watching right there, that is being engineered for them, but we are going to make it available for customers. As I said before, I had that discussion at the table that I don't want to change the prices, because they do have a clientele that will pay thousands of dollars for my technology, and my technology is worth quite a lot of money. But I explained to them that I want to keep it fair so that everyday Joe can afford to have that screen also too. It shouldn't be that only certain select people with certain finances should have certain things, and other people can't have them because their pockets aren't deep enough. I want to make it so everybody can afford it. So they are going to have some control over this luxury screen we're working on. If I'm going there to make so many of those available a year or something, they're going to be working on the marketing, advertising for the product. So all this is going to have an insane facelift attached to it. Containers, everything. The page is going to stay the same, but no, I forgot about that. We can't keep our page here because we have a lawsuit with Wix coming up pretty soon for some copyright infringement stuff. Anyway, we're going to be leaving Wix anyway. I'm probably going to have somebody. Actually, I do. I have a customer that I was actually I'm going to be hiring. He's a web designer to actually build our websites. So I will be bringing him on board. I got to contact him too, by the way. So that's good right there. So I can have the websites built from the ground up. Let me see. I'm trying to think of all the other stuff that's going to be going on. So right now, I got to go back on Monday I'm actually adding ad tech to the windows so they can do the advertising through glass. So I'm going to be installing in one large screen there, and then everything has to be done before July. I have to go in and paint in a massive fish tank, and then there's the massive 100 or 200 inch screen on the other side. Downstairs, they want to put in a private movie theater, which I'm going to be building, helping to put that together with some other, people who know more than I do in that field, because there's some things I don't know about. They're going to be helping me put that together. We're going to have the dedicated black Cinemax down there on that display. On another section, they're putting in a gaming center. There's going to be a gaming area. So I am going to be, that's what the technology you're seeing right there, that's being average. It's going to be designed for that particular product, but we're also, like I said, going to make it available for customers. We're planning just to stick with these, but now we're just going to make another version for that setup in there. And as for the museum, no, I have not forgot about that, because I don't want people thinking, oh, he's gotten so busy, he's just forgetting. No. That's the reason why I was asking the Lord if he could bless us with something so we could actually take that money, some of that money, and put it back into helping other people out. That place over there is an organization that helps people who do not have enough to eat in the morning, and people who don't have clothing to clothe their kids. It's a lot of things that go on in that organization. It's a teaching program. They teach people sign language. A lot of good stuff goes on in that building. So with the money I'll be making off this business adventure, I can take that same amount of money and push it back into the organization to help people out. I got exactly what I asked for. I wanted the ability to have an amazing contract, people I can trust at the end of the day, these are Christian people, and then have the money to be able to help other people out. And I got exactly what I asked the Lord for, but a lot much better than what I thought. So this will give me a chance, because both of the organizations are Christians. So this will give me a chance to basically spread the word of Christ, but at the same time be able to help people at the end of the day. So I'll be to pump the place with whatever well, there's a place called Dollar Days. I told you I was looking through that. I plan to buy a lot of stuff from Dollar Days. I mean, Christmas time comes up, every kid should have something underneath the tree. You know what I mean? Every kid should have a warm jacket, warm gloves, warm hats. They should have all that stuff. Some people don't have the money at the end of the day. It's hard. So by me having this blessing, this will make things easier for people. This is what I want to do with my money. I don't plan to go out and buy Bugattis and Lamborghinis. What do I need that for? I don't need a car that expensive for. That's just downright crazy. How many people I can feed with that vehicle? That's how my brain functions. Pretty much for me, good piece of land. One of those, I like those, what do you call those? They turn those sheds into homes. I don't want a big giant home. I gotta walk and clean that thing at the end of the day. I want something nice, comfortable, and cozy. That's all I need. Yes, me sitting up there, and you'll see me the same thing on camera. Nothing will change. I'll be sitting up there with clothes covered in paint and whatever on camera, looking like a crazy man. At the end of the day, I'm not here for a fashion show. I'm here to produce a good product. That's all I'm here to do. And our prices are not going to change. You're not going to go through the roof. We'll keep the prices reasonable for everybody. So like I said, this is going to be a fantastic adventure. This gives me the ability to design some crazy stuff. And on top of that, get the funding. Now, for the African American Museum, I am going to be pushing funds into that because I want to get projectors for that set up in there, and I do want to get the screens and everything done. I'm just waiting for the internet, for the IT guy. They got the equipment. I'm just waiting for them to basically install everything in, and then I can go back to work up there because I have to do a ton of video demonstrations because there's some things she wants to see off those screens. And I got to buy me a couple of those ultra short throw projectors to set up in there also too. So that's going to be interesting too, to get that, start working on that. So this is going to be a great and fun adventure. I do plan to travel. I am going to go travel. Not long, but because I got work to do, but I do plan to go do some travel. I haven't been on a vacation in years. Probably going to go back to Disney World, knowing me. Pick a bunch of people with me, just go to Disney World. But other than that, yep. And we got Taco screen paint coming out. I talked to them about Taco. They love the idea. They're animal lovers. So Taco is basically has its own screen paint. And his screen paint is, all proceeds for his screen paint is going to go for shelter animals, to help animals out at the end of the day that are in shelters. I plan to adopt me a couple of animals for my, a few dogs, a few cats, like a bird, definitely a bird. And when I get the acreage, I can basically have them up there. I do want a Highlander cow so bad. One of them furry cows, I definitely want one of those. Other than that, I don't see myself going to any fancy restaurants for what. Pretty much, I'm a ham and cheese kind of guy. I ain't buying any fancy clothes. I like my clothes. Most of the time, I like my name brand stuff. I don't care about designer names and all that stuff. I really don't care. As long as it's comfortable. That's what it comes down to. If it's comfortable, I'm wearing it. If it's not, I don't care. Other than that, I do want to get a couple really cool projectors. Actually, a barcode. I never had a barcode before. I wonder what a barcode looks like on our product. I do want to get an 8K projector. I do want to plan to get one of those. And Chrissy has an ultra short throw projector. I never got. I want to check one of those out. See what that looks like. I never seen the ultra short throw setups. They do have an ultra short throw projector for the different firms to see how the technology looks on a different level. I'm used to seeing 720p and 1080p setups, so I want to see something a little different. Oh, I just thought about something too. Next year, my capital should be extremely good. I may be able to get myself a drive-in movie theater. That would be insane. I'd actually get a chance to see that black technology on that level at a drive-in movie theater, a black screen. That would be amazing. I got it. These are the things. I got all these crazy ideas, things I want to do with it, that technology. But yeah, all right. So getting back to Earth here, because right now my mind is always out in left field, thinking about something different, something new. We're going to basically, this is what we're going to be keeping. We are going to add a gamer to this because the gamer is going to be installed in the establishment. Prices are not going to change. We're not going to go in and change prices, raise them, because we're not doing that. Also, too, we do have the other site under the exotics. They're only sold in gallons. That technology is designed basically for commercial use. And then the Crystal Age page, once we get that fixed, because right now, if you notice, my domain's not there, so they're fixing that because I already paid to put that back in there. We also have a second domain under that company too, but that domain has to be there because we have some legal things that have to be taken care of this summer and end of the year. After that, we can start transferring over to another company. I'm actually just building a whole new website. I might as well anyway. Yeah, because we need a website for the new screens. In 2024, we're not going to have screen paints. In 2024, it'll be all physical screens. So we got Cinema Flow coming out. We got some wallpaper technology coming out. Oh, I forgot to discuss with them with the wallpaper technology. And I do want to get a motorized projection screen. I do plan to get one of those. Sorry about that. Tension, definitely tension, and affordable, so everybody can get their hands on that. But as in that, it's nothing really too much to, man. Well, there's not really much to do. I spent like 12 years backing my products up, for 12 years. And now, because we have somebody who has and took the time, well, actually two people actually. Now, I'm sorry. There's another contract. I keep forgetting. I do apologize. We literally are about to sign a contract for overseas. They're going to be taking care of that because they do best. They do overseas negotiations and all that stuff like that. So they're going to be taking care of that. I forgot about that. Yeah, we literally have a contract coming up for overseas. Fellow came in and dropped 2 gallons. Oh yeah, we have that to take care of. I got to bring that to their attention because they have ties on customs and shipping products in and out and so forth, and basically in doing business overseas. And this will come in handy big time for us to help me out with this. So I forgot about that. We have another contract for overseas. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy couple of days. The YouTube videos are gonna be cutting down by a lot because I'm not gonna be here, to tell you the truth. But honestly, I'm mostly gonna be showing videos on site. And it's gonna be popping up on site, showing what we're working on, what we're installing in, stuff like that. And they're probably going to do a chain of those units, so I'll be installing the screens into those chains of units. On top of that, they have other projects they want to incorporate that technology into also too, so that'll be interesting too also. Yeah, this is going to be a really busy year. I just got my EIN number for employment, which means we do or have to hire people. There's no way where I can do this by myself. That's virtually impossible. Even though I have these people that will help me out, I myself, as being the person who designs this stuff, am going to need a warehouse. I'm going to need forklifts. I'm going to need a machine that's going to be able to process these orders. I'm going to need a work crew. Definitely going to need a work crew. I'm going to need office space. Yeah, I'm going to need all that. So that's why the EIN number. God works everything out perfectly. Yesterday, I went to my sister's house to pick up my mail. The EIN number came in just around the time all this is happening. So this is the Lord building it, putting it together, building it, putting it together, building, putting it together. Man, I really thought that I was going to, man. That's why I learned in the long run, don't, when you're a Christian, don't make plans. Let God do them. He does it much better. I made all these plans about this, that, and the other, and his vision came out much better, much better. I'd have never thought in a million years I'd be sitting across the table with a fellow who basically had, both of them, actually the husband and wife, who had that kind of capital, that kind of pull, that kind of power at the end of the day, to be able to take my company and go boop and make it blow up just by touching it. I mean, the possibility that what technology has, and they're fascinated, they're in love with the technology. It's just, man, I'm still trying to process this. Well, the only thing I see now is just basically, once all this is done, I'm gonna get my 7 acres, get my nice little, what do you call them, luxury shed homes. I can put 2 of those together, and I'm just gonna sit out there and chill with my cat, with a bunch of animals. That's what I'm playing. That's what I'm happy about doing. Don't want to go to parties, don't want to go to clubs, don't want to drive fancy cars, I don't want to be showboat, I don't want none of that at all, period. I'd rather be home, watching a little Netflix with a ham and cheese sandwich and my cat and animals, praising God. That's all I want, I'm good. I don't do the whole party scene, that's not for me. I gotta be there for the grand opening. That I am going to be there for, the grand opening, so that'd be awesome. All right, let's see, we got the new gamer paint coming out, so I gotta start ordering the products for that because I have to have that there on display. The Leviathan and Sugar Plum Fairy, yes, are going to be coming out in 2024. They're going to have that legendary 77 element. They're going to be blackout cloths and wallpaper. There will not be any form of screen paint in 2024, all physical screens. The products that we're making here are going to be all upgraded with the new technology once we reach that point. When we reach that point right now, this is what we have now, which is actually working quite well. And let me see. That's pretty much it right there, to tell you the truth. I can't talk about the other stuff because I'm not allowed to talk about it. Other than that, yeah. All right, well, thank you all for your support. I do thank my customers for their support, for supporting our company. We do appreciate it. And no, we are not going to be engaging in any more of the shenanigans and nonsense. If people are saying nasty things about me, hey, let them say nasty things about me. Don't care. But I can say one thing. If you do take our products and you do commit false acts against them, we will find you and I will drag you in court. That's why I'll file a lawsuit against you in a hot second. Because again, I have no problem with people. Freedom of speech. If you're going to say you don't like the product, that's your opinion right there. I respect that. But when you want to start doing dirty stuff by calling my company scams and robbing people and stealing from people and doing false, fake unboxings and all that stuff, yeah, you're going to court. You're definitely going to court. And no more after this day on, mark my word, there'll be no small claims courts. Everything will be between civil and federal. That's it. That's how I'm doing it from now on. I got a legal team coming in pretty soon. I got a review for a legal team to protect my company, my company's name. Well, actually, technically says I'm going to be branded under them and working with them in a partnership. I should have my own attorneys anyway. I need to have my own attorneys. But anyway, yeah, I'll go from there. So I got to get business cards made. I got to get, I want to get a bag because when I go on site, I want my own bag with my name, my company's name on it. Gotta get business cards. I get so much stuff. I think I repeated that twice. There's just so much stuff I got to do. It's not even funny. But other than that, yeah, because I know we're going to get people, again, well, we should have all that wrapped up. After the end of the year, we should have that other mess wrapped up and done and taken care of. And this would just be for anybody new that pops up. I am going to be kind here. I am going to send that cease and desist order, just to let you know, to give you fair warning, to give you a chance to back down. If you choose you want to go and keep on going with that, then I'll just take you to court and just follow lawsuits. That's all. I believe in giving people some opportunities. All right, so we got to get ready to, let me see. I got to take this out and get ready for the new stuff, the new gamer product. I got to pick up a PS5. really didn't want to buy anything while I'm here, because I told you the other day the reason why I didn't buy any furniture, because again, I was planning to buy a house and I don't want to carry more stuff with me. That's the last thing I'm going to do. As a matter of fact, almost before my lease is up, I'm going to basically clear this place out. I'm going to put all this stuff in storage ahead of time. And that way I got to move it and just take a little bit of things that I already have in here, and then I can just move to the other house. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see, we got to get back over here. All right, well, that's basically about it. Thank you so much for the customers. Fantastic for basically supporting our company. As I said before, we're not going to change. We're not going to raise the price. Things are not going to become insanely expensive. We're not doing any of that whatsoever. We're going to keep everything fair so everybody can afford it at the end of the day. That's how we're going to be doing things. All right, well, with that being said, I got to explain something too. I don't want no shareholders, no stock. What's the other thing called too? Board of directors. Definitely do not want board of directors. No, 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 no. At all, period. No stock, no board of directors. I don't want that. Somebody at the end of the day tell me what I can't do. We'll have the demonstration for this soon, which I gotta order some stuff. All right, I gotta go. Thank you all for your time. And of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology. Gotta go. Thank you all. I forgot to